Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Reforged again. We're going to be talking about Reforged. We're going to be talking mostly about the good and the bad with Reforged. Obviously, with every update, there mostly is a good, but sometimes there is a bad. So we're going to be talking about the good and the bad with Reforged. And to be honest, there shouldn't be a lot of bad. There shouldn't be a lot of bad with the Reforged. Mostly, it should be good. It should be good. But the first thing, you got my son Blakey in the background. Blake in the background, trying to say hello. Say hello. Hello. Okay, be quiet. So we're going to be talking about the good, and then we're going to be talking about the bad. Blakey, be quiet. So of course, Reforged is coming in 49 days. It's coming in 49 days, so it is not going to be long at all. Now, there is a video on YouTube which we will just quickly go through while we're talking about the Reforged. So many people said about the keys. They don't want keys. It's a waste of time. It's stupid. Now, one good thing is Wargaming are removing the keys. Now, people were saying about, oh, in the video, there's a key. But on the video, the key got blown up, as you can see in this video right here. So that's one good thing. Wargaming have removed the keys. They've also cut back the sets to make it a lot more realistic, a lot more better, shall I say. So that's another good thing. Now, there's going to be plenty of good things about Reforged. And as you can see here, the map quality on some of these maps are going to be insane. They're going to be a lot better than what we are currently seeing in Blitz. So, and the best thing with being on Unreal Engine 5 is the quality can get even better. This is just the start, and you've got to remember that. This is just the start of Reforged. Over time, better things will be added, better quality will be added, but this is just the start of Reforged. Now, you've got to remember that. It is just the start, and it might get better later on. Of course, the tank quality as well is better. You can flip tanks, which everybody wanted. Everybody wanted to flip the tanks, and you can see just overall it is just better quality. It is 100% better quality, and over time it will just get better and better and better. Now, the thing with Blitz yeah, and better. The thing with Blitz nowadays is there's because it's an old engine that they're running on, if there's a problem, they don't normally remove that problem, they just patch over it. So the problem normally stays, but they just kind of patch over it. So at least with a whole new engine, it's going to just be a lot better. So basically, let's just pause the video. Yeah, so better graphics, better map graphics, just, better tank quality, better physics. We might see weather, different weather, storms, snow, rain, all these kind of things that we'll be able to have in the game, which we can't currently have in the current version of Blitz. So those are all the positives of the game. And like I said, there isn't many negatives. There isn't many negatives at all. I suppose the one thing that people are questioning is, will their device be compatible? So that's one thing that is going to be, if you're on an older device, is your phone or your iPad or whatever going to be able to take the new Reforged? Now, that is all to be seen. It should do. So that's just one negative. The only other negative that I can think of is and I've already spoken about it in my previous video, it's change. That is the biggest negative about Reforged. Change. People don't want change. People do not like change. They just like things how they like them, and that's just normal. You know, like in your private life, you don't like change. You've got a routine, you don't want the change. You like how it is, but people want it better. So people complain that they want the better version of Blitz. They want it to be really, really good. But then when we try and change it, they moan about the change. So that's the biggest problem, is change. That is ultimately the probably one of the only problems, is its change. Now, if you play the game every single day, now I don't play the game every single day now, but there are still some people that play the game all day long, every single day. This is going to be a big change, of course. Like, it's going to be a massive change. But if you just play the game once in a while, you probably won't feel as bad. But again, when the Reforged comes out, when Reforged does come out, after a week or so, you're going to be used to the new version of Blitz, and then it will just become normal. So do bear that in mind when Reforged first comes out. Don't just feel I hate this game, I'm not going to play it anymore. Just stick with it, because then it will become normal. Now, those of you that haven't played the Ultra test, yeah, it feels a little bit different, but not massive. Yes, you can see there's a change, but honestly, it isn't massive. The game still feels like Blitz, and that is the ultimate thing that people don't want to change. And Wargaming themselves don't want to change. They don't want to feel, they don't want to change the Blitz feel. They don't want to get it into like the what PC sort of feel. As long as they stick to 7 versus 7 and don't start doing 10 versus 10 or 15 versus 15, then most of the people who play the game will be happy. They will be happy as long as they stick to what we know and what we want. We don't want 10 versus 10. We don't want 15 versus 15. We want the 7 versus 7 quick battles. You know, a game where you can quickly have on the toilet. You know, that's what Blitz is known for. I'm going to quickly go on a toilet and have a game. And how many people have done that and had the game of their lives sitting on the toilet seat? I know I have. I definitely know I have had a few decent games whilst sitting on the toilet. But yeah, not long, guys. Not long at all until Blitz, the new version of Blitz is removed. The old version from Blitz is removed, and the new version of Blitz is coming. It's not long at all. But what are you looking forward to most with Reforged update? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I will catch you all soon. Bye bye.